This is the Say It Can't Gamer, and you are live with the MMA-Holes!
Mixed Martial A-Holes! MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial A-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
Boom, 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 boom.
No way.
Oh!
From the Queen Studios of New York, UFC Fight Night CERRONE versus Medeiros, Lewis versus TYBURA Fight Week, Bellator 194 Fight Week. Happy Valentine's Day with the MMA-Holes. Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hey. What's up, guys and gals? It's good to see you here today. All of you. I hope you are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. Thank you, Luke. Tonight's show is a special show. It's a wonderful, wonderful show. If you look over here, happy Valentine's Day. That's right. If you don't have a Valentine, it's fine. Everything's gonna be fine because you have me, Mystic Moss. That's right. So everybody, welcome to the show. We're all here. Everyone in the chat, Fap,
Fap.
Yoel Romero and Luke Rockhold, well, they got down. They got down and dirty in that cage. And tonight on the MMA-Holes, we will all get down and dirty. Look at this chat. Oh, yeah. Everybody, whip out your eggplants. Whip out your vaginas. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Yes. We have Jose Rodriguez Experience, Aussie Dude, Marky Wahoo, Kenshiro Ryu, G-Man's wife. G-Man gave me a Valentine earlier. It was a hot load in my eyes. Help, I can't see. Mac V is fapping. Codenames his poor Luke. Kenshiro Ryu, Mexican Deicide, NH, V, King Sword, all of you. I hope you are wonderful, wonderful. Because tonight it's going to be sexy. 2 hours of sex with the MMA-Holes.
Fap.
That's right. We'll have some topics. We'll open up the phone lines. And we got 10 more likes. 10 more fucking likes! Happy Valentine's Day, motherfuckers! TGIW! Let's go!
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
fuck you dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got
10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
That's right. That's white. That's right. We are here.
Wonderful.
And I'm white. And we are wonderful, wonderful. It's good to see all of the MMA-Holes tonight. Everyone fapping in the chat. We got 50 watching. What's going on? Welcome, 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 welcome. It's good to see you guys. My favorite night of the week is Wednesday. Wednesday night is my favorite night of the week. No one looks forward to Wednesday. But here on the MMA-Holes, we look forward to Wednesday. Now, I hope you guys checked out Kobe's Corner. He had a video before this that was uploaded. Some link in the description. Jessie Bell Hill will be after us. And T-Man started the charge. Started strong with the wonderful, wonderful music. T-Man, link in the description as well. Tonight, it is Wednesday, and we have a lot of shit to talk about. Believe it or not, we have a lot of topics to get to tonight. We will be opening up the phone lines. We're going for 2 swole and sexy hours. I want to know what you guys are doing for Valentine's Day. I don't celebrate it, really, but on the MMA-Holes, for comical reasons, I'll celebrate it tonight. I never really got Valentine's Day. It really doesn't make any fucking sense to me. It's a Hallmark holiday. So in the chat right now, inside this little cell phone, let me know who is your Valentine today. And if you don't have one, it's fine, because you have the MMA-Holes as your Valentine today. There you go. I hope everyone's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
The earth is flat, says Kanaka Detective. Okay, Marky Wahoo says, and Valentine's Day falls on hump day. That's right. So everyone hump and everyone fap.
Fap.
If you have no one to hump, then fap.
Fap.
Right? Shout out to all the ginger Mexicans, his code name. There you go. Canelo Alvarez. Marky Wahoo has a bomb with a broken heart. This is wonderful, wonderful. Valentine's Day, says the Irish Hammer. What's up, Irish Hammer? In the chat room. Jose, what's up? Zio Mexican with the exclamation points. Olympia Life says Jessie's date. Kenshiro Ryu. Mount Palm. Aaron Jacarthy says the Irish Hammer. My Valentine is Jessie Bell Hill. There you go. Michael James London says I leave my wife alone and watch the MMA-Holes. Michael James London. I mean, listen, let's be honest. I mean, if you're not going to get your balls licked, well, you might as well come and hang out with the MMA-Holes tonight, because there's no better place to be than with 91% males and now the new 9% females. Even though I'm still going to call them the 7%, we've gone up. So if there's a lady hidden in here, we know Ann H is here and possibly Jessie Bell Hill, and I don't know who else is in there. But if you're a woman, be proud today, because we are your Valentines. You have a bunch of sausages in the chat. They're hungry. They're hungry for a Valentine. So tonight, we will open up the phone lines. We'll do some topics. There's some things to talk about. We have Fight Week over here. UFC Fight Night, Sunday, February 18th, CERRONE versus MEDEIROS. And then bam, right over here, TYBURA versus Lewis. Good stuff over here. Card all around is better than the last pay-per-view, the next pay-per-view. Not 223, but 221 and 222 could lick my fucking balls. Lick my balls. This card is bonkers better. We're going to be discussing this card. And here, check this out. Bellator over here. Bellator's got a fun card. And I'm saying it. Bellator on Friday has a really fun card over there with Roy Nelson versus Matt Mitrione. Now, people are probably done with Roy Nelson, but Matt Mitrione still has some stuff left. So it's going to be an ugly night for Roy Nelson here facing Matt Mitrione, but I want to see it. I also want to see some of the other fights on this card. Now, who gives a fuck about this? But bang, Heather Hardy's back after getting her face bashed inside out. Her nose was fucking reversed, going out of her fucking, the back of her head. And now she's back. Heather Hardy versus Anna Hulitan. There you go. Anna Hulitan, who is a boxer as well. They have this deal where they will fight in MMA and they'll fight in boxing afterwards. So it's going to be a weird thing. They fight in MMA and then they go over to the boxing world and do that. We'll talk about that, which will be happening on Friday, and I think we'll be doing our Fight Buddies and Fuqua Fridays, a 2-for-1 deal. Liam McGarry, who was once the champion, versus Vadim Nemkov. Interesting fight over there. We got Patricky Pitbull versus Derek Campos. Patricky, you know him. He's one of them Pitbulls. And you have the main event of the evening, Roy Nelson versus Matt Mitrione. Let's check out this face over here. This is Pat Casey. Try to get him on the show today, but he's very, very busy. He's at Mohegan Sun, and he is fighting in Bellator. Check that shit out. Pat Casey is fighting in Bellator, friend of the MMA-Holes. There you go, Premier FC champ over here, and he's making his Bellator debut. Bang, on this card over here. So when that is over and done with, we'll be talking about Pat Casey. We'll talk to Pat Casey. Mighty Mouse. What's up, Mighty Mouse? What is he saying?
Where JBH at dog? I need a Valentine smiling face.
So you're saying you're calling out JBH and you need a Valentine. Well, listen, there are a lot of women in this chat. Most of them are hidden under a rock, and I don't blame them. But to all of the women, the ladies of the MMA-Holes, I say happy Valentine's Day to all you guys and gals. Well, everybody. There you go. Look there. We got a horny bunch in this chat. Look at them. The hearts and the JBHs. Thank you, Mighty Mouse, for the wonderful, wonderful donation. Keep it going. Why not? Have some fun. Tickle that tip jar. It's Valentine's Day, for God's sakes. And I'm hanging out with you motherfuckers. All right, here we go. The MMA-Holes living room. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Boom! Over here, UFC Fight Night. And it is in Austin, Texas, a place I want to visit. I heard it's a beautiful place. I'm really looking forward to this card over here. Like seriously, really looking forward to this card. And then we have Bellator 194. 194 is the Bellator card over there. This is the MMA-Holes living room. We haven't been here in a while. If you look around the living room, there are a lot of things, a lot of mysterious items around this living room that have to do with the chat room. JBH is there. We have Diaper John, Justin the Fort Sumter. We got Jay Smooth's coat hanger and some random things spread around the room. Maybe one day you guys can be part of the MMA-Holes living room. And that's coming up soon. We're going to be doing some contests with that. And that's great. It's fantastic. All right, here we go. Here we go. Jessie's in the chat, and there you go. Now, everyone hit on Jessie. She's there. She's in the chat, and she says, "Happy Valentine's Day, you handsome fooks." There you go. She's a good liar. Okay, now it's time for... What? Everybody sing. Topics. Ban topics. All righty then. All right. It's time for topics. Get away. Get off my screen. What the fuck? Log in? Why'd they lock me out? Oh, you mother father. Why did you log me out of Twitter? The fuck? Not cool. Not cool. Why is my Twitter login not working? Let's try this again. We don't like this. We don't like when things go wrong over here. It's Valentine's Day. Google, yeah. Okay. God damn it. I got fucking locked out of my Twitter. What the fuck? We got to put a code in because my Twitter's very high tech and... Don't they know that we have a segment here that we're supposed to take care of, and it's called... Doesn't Twitter understand this? Doesn't Twitter understand we got topics with an X? Topics? Come on, Twitter. Topics. The fuck? All right, shut up, shut up. Stop it. Stop, just stop everything. It's one of them nights. Check it out over here. Topics. John Jones. John Jones. John Jones doping hearing in front of the CSAC officially set. This man over here, John Jones, who got into some trouble, some trouble over here with USADA. Well, he's going to face USADA now. He's going to face the heat. But here's the interesting thing about this. This John Jones over here. Dana White says he's definitely coming back for 2018. We will be seeing John Jones before 2018 is up. Now, my question to you, the MMA-Holes chat, the crazies inside that chat room, all you motherfuckers, all you wonderful, wonderful peeps.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Who will John Jones fight? Because I think Dana's right with this one. I kind of agree. I think there's going to be something to happen. Joe Rogan has spoken about it too. And he said that John Jones was doing the blow, had a little bit of that creatine in there, and the creatine had some funky stuff, and boom, he got caught. I don't understand because I would think that cocaine is a banned substance too, but I don't know. There's some sort of loophole. And it looks like he is coming back. So the question is this. Is he going to fight DC at heavyweight? Who is he going to fight? Is he going to fight Rumble Johnson at heavyweight? Is he going to fight Brock Lesnar? Like, what is going on? Is he going to go back to light heavyweight? Is he going to fight? Who is he going to fight? Who is John Jones going to fight? Let me know in the chat right now. Johnny Bones Jones. Some may say he's the greatest of all time. Got popped for steroids twice, and he's coming back. And it looks like by the end of 2018. Greg Cobb says, "Sup, MMA-Holes? Sup, Chris? What's up, Greg Cobb? Hope you're wonderful, wonderful."
Wonderful, wonderful.
Jones versus CM Lesnar. This is his code name. Hell yeah, bring JBJ back. So Jose wants John Bones Jones back. Raider cut Janikowski after 18 years. Jesus, it's a long time. You really believe Dana is Justin Fultz? Well, listen, he usually is not one to believe, but I did think that John Jones was going to get a shorter sentence. So in this case, I say yes, sir. I do believe. I do believe. Jones makes me sick. Should be champ. Wait, Jones makes me sick. Should be champ, says Olympia Lowlife. Well, yeah. I mean, I think so too. I think he should be a champ too. Unfortunately, he's a dick. He's going to fight DC at heavyweight, says Bobby Bush. Justin Foltz says they need to star. So they need a star. So yeah, they're going to do anything they can do to get him back. So he says, yes, they're going to be back. Coke Jones versus Stoned Rumble, says George. Two juiced out cheaters, Tim McQueen. He's been fighting himself lately, says Justin Foltz. V says, just shows if they can make money from you, they will overlook cheating. It's true, V, right? This man over here, he's got 12 lives. He's got 13 lives. He's got 20 lives. He's got 80 lives. What's up, Carrie? What's going on? John Jones has 1 million lives. And yeah, it looks like he's coming back again. I guess third time's a charm, right? What's up, X Ghosts in the fucking house? Hi, everyone, says Carrie. Alman, what's up? Got to be winner of DC Stipe. So Alman says DC Stipe winner. Jones is the GOAT, says Greg Cobb. X Ghost, happy Valentine's Day, says Jesse. J Bell says John Jones versus Ngannou. That's an interesting one. That's one that probably no one would have thought of. John is the Deflon Don. He cannot be stopped. Says Jose. Carrie is here. John Jones' greatness. JBJ versus Tainted Supplements, says Pulse Reloaded.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Austin Dude says Jones versus McGregor super fight. There you go. Wearing my MMA-Holes shirt today. Carrie, are you wearing your MMA-Holes shirt today? If that is true, slip into my DMs right now and send me a picture. And when you do, slap some ones in that chat so I know that picture is here, and I will show it live on the MMA-Holes. Let me know in the chat if you want to see Carrie with her MMA-Holes t-shirt on. Let me know with the ones in the chat if you want to see that. Happy Valentine's Day, Carrie.
Fap.
Okay. What's the next story? What's the next topic? All right, here we go. Now, you saw this over here. This the infamous kiss, okay? Over here. Right? Yes. That's delicious. Men kissing. That's fantastic. What better Valentine's Day than to see two grown men kissing? Now, Luke Rockhold is stunned right now. His head got fucking bounced off the canvas. It was ugly. It was an ugly finish. Romero literally fucking punched his lights out. Bisping official. Bisping says officials should have stopped romantic Romero-Rockhold moment from happening. So this is the question from you guys, and it's from Bloody Elbow. What do you guys think? Okay. Do you think that the officials should have gotten away? And I agree. I thought it was cringy as well. What is going on? Why make this moment happen? There's no reason for it. In the chat room, they are going crazy right now. They really want to see Carrie with that MMA-Holes t-shirt.
Wonderful.
Look at that. Everyone's fapping and throwing ones in there. They're all on fire. Everyone's on fire. If you guys have an MMA-Hole t-shirt, slip into my DMs and I'll show you live on the MMA-Holes. What's up, Christian Beasley? I'll see you over there. So let me know over here. Do you think that the officials should have slipped in on this romantic kiss?
Yo, I knock you out. Then I kiss your lips. Oh, mwah, mwah. Your lips taste so good. I love you. Yeah. I want to stick my Cuban cigar into your tight asshole. Yeah. I fap to you after 5.
Fap. Fap.
Ah, I love you. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Let me know in the chat. It's fucking Valentine's Day. I hate this holiday, by the way. It sucks. Try to stop the crazy Cuban, says Edward. Carrie, do it, says D-Man. Do it. Just do it. You should have spray painted NWO on Luke's chest. They usually just let the fighters hump each other on the ground. This is the first time they let the dry humping stand up, and it is true. It's a good point there, X-Ghost. But Pirates is the A-side. You'll wanted sex, that's for sure. I mean, this is pretty fucking romantic. I mean, what the fuck? The thing is, Luke Rockhold's trying to clear the cobwebs out of his head, and he just has this fucking muscular 40-year-old Cuban that's just tonguing him down in the cage. The fuck? And the ref in the background. Look at the ref's face in the background. He's just like, what the fuck? What do I do now? Look at his face. And who fucked him up? Why is his face all red and weird? He's like, I'm just going to let these guys make out for a second. What are you going to do? Just going to make them just go at it. Why not? I mean, two grown men. You know? Why the fuck not? Anyway. Oh. The Latino loving, says Christian Beasley. Yeah, that's right. That is a lot of loving over there. That is a lot of loving. Let's see what else is in the topics. UFC fighter rankings. Curtis Blaydes cracks top 5 at heavyweight. How about that? After a win over Mark Hunt, Curtis Blaydes jumps up the fucking rankings. Let's see what we got over here in the heavyweights. And there he is. Look at that motherfucker. Move this over here. Curtis Blaydes. There he is, right over here at 5. Pops up 4 spots. Damn, G. Curtis Blaydes jumping up. The only L he has is to Francis Ngannou. And that's interesting. He's in the picture right now. Curtis Blades is in the picture. He's there. He's ready to go. You got Derek Lewis right around the corner fighting TYBURA, who dropped as well. It's an interesting fight this weekend to keep an eye on because this will pump up Derek Lewis. If he fucking punches out TYBURA's lights, he'll be coming up the ladder as well. And this is an interesting heavyweight division considering a lot of these guys already beat each other. Like, oh, weird. And you don't know if Kane's coming back, and who knows. So there you go. Curtis Blades. What do you guys think about that Curtis fella? I think he's all right. I think he had to do what he had to do to beat the Hunt. So I'm not killing him.
You're gonna wrap one on one shoulder.
What?
You're gonna wrap the other on the other shoulder.
What?
And you're gonna need a fucking army to
Jesus
come take
Christ,
that belt
Vladimir.
off me.
So what Yoel did is gay, but all the mobster damn near making out in movies is cool? Lol. Stupid logic.
That's pretty true. Now I have a half Italian heritage, and all the men, we all kiss each other. We all make out with each other. So yeah, I mean, it makes perfect sense, right? No, I guess that's not considered gay, right? There we go. Thank you very much, Vladimir, for the wonderful, wonderful donation. I do appreciate it. I mean, here's the weird thing about this, right? It's almost borderline rape. It's almost like he slipped him a roofie, right? He slipped, like, Luke Rockhold is not a willing partner here. This is rape. This is non-consensual kiss right over here. So that's the difference. The mobsters do it as a sign of respect, but Luke Rockhold, he was not ready for this. He was indeed not ready for the kiss. And Yoel Romero was like, I don't care. My Cuban cigar is nice and thick. So there you go. So I don't know. Thank you, Vladimir, for the wonderful, wonderful donation. But that's right, ladies and gents. Curtis Blades pumping up the charts over there and doing his thing. And congrats to Curtis Blades on his big, good.
That's it. Get good.
Victory over Mark Hunt. There. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, okay, let's go to the next topic before I throw up all over the place. Here we go. Topics. Former UFC owner rumored to be pursuing NFL team. Now, here we go. The Fertitta brothers. And there's Dana White with their shit-eating grins, fucking doing their thing and making fucking bank. I don't know what team. Oh, wow. When the Oakland Raiders were pursuing the move to Las Vegas, Lorenzo Fertitta was often mentioned as a potential partner. So I guess it is UFC manager Fertitta's groups to purchase. Oh, wait, hold on. To purchase the Panthers. Interesting. So there you go. So what do you guys think about that? I wanted to see this. I wanted to see the Fertitta brothers like start another MMA organization and destroy the UFC. That'd be fantastic if we saw that, right? If the Fertitta brothers just did their own thing and they just fucking destroyed the UFC, took them out. But I'm sure when they got bought out, there was a thing in the contract that says you cannot start another MMA organization and kill us. So now what they're going to do is they're itchy and they want to spend some money and buy the Panthers. Interesting. You guys think there'd be good NFL owners in the chat? Let me fucking know. As you let me know, we got 10 more likes. 10 more likes, fucking guys and gals. Happy Valentine's Day. Let's dance.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got
10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Thank you, Bruce, for the wonderful, wonderful dance moves. And thank you all for joining us tonight. We have 70 watching. What's up, folks? If you're new to this shit, we'll drop a like over there. Say hello. Hit that like over there, and we play that 10 more like song every time. And there's a little sub box over there, cruising to 7,800 subs. When the 7,800 subs happen, you guys know what happens. Fucking dragons fly. It's that simple. Dragons fly. Thank you. Thank you for the patrons, the donations, and we're going to open up the phone lines very shortly. Happy Valentine's Day. Raiders are going to Vegas' Pulse. That is correct. Stephen Curry is going to buy the Panthers. Says Greg Odin Blaze. By the way, I'm a Pistons fan. This has nothing to do with anything, but apparently they have what was his name? Blake Griffin. I had no idea that Blake Griffin went to the Pistons. My team had no fucking idea. We have 10 more likes. Check that out. 10 more likes. Blake Griffin is a Piston. Anyway, it has nothing to do with MMA, but I felt like bringing that up. Dance, Bruce. Go.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you. Dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dish likes die of AIDS.
Thank you, Bruce. You are wonderful, wonderful. Keep those likes going over there. Chris, I got my first laptop computer. It's an HP. Congratulations to NH for getting her first laptop, and it's an HP. That's right. And you know what that stands for, NH? You got yourself a heavy pussy. NH has a heavy pussy. And congratulations to NH for purchasing her first heavy pussy.
Fap.
Enjoy your heavy pussy.
Fap.
Thank you, NH, for sharing that with us. And you are wonderful, wonderful. What is the next one of the topics? There's a lot of freaking shit here to talk about. Yoel Romero pushing for a title fight in Miami. I love you. There he is, Yoel Romero, who likes to kiss the men in the cages, looking for a title shot in Miami so he could do that little dance move thing that he does over there. A title shot. So who's the champ? Whitaker, right? So Romero versus Whitaker in Miami. It looks like, from what I see, we'll look at it again over here. It looks like Yoel Romero will be fighting Robert Whitaker. There he is. I love you. Even though he didn't make weight, even though he is not the interim champ and there's no interim belt, it looks like it's going to happen. And the vote that we took in the chat, it looks like the chat room wants to see it. Now, me personally, I'm not thrilled about Romero Whitaker 2. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be a good fight. It was a good fight the first time around. I would like to see someone else there. But when you look at the list of fighters, and excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. I muted it so I didn't sneeze in your fucking ears. Jacare Souza, Luke Rockhold, who lost. Jacare, who's already lost to Romero, but there was a little cheating incident going there. Jacare lost to Whitaker. Chris Weidman lost to Rockhold. Gastelum lost to Weidman. Weidman lost. You know, it's ridiculous. So, I mean, I guess if you look at this, there's not really many choices for Whitaker here. I mean, you could make a couple of arguments here. I don't think Weidman should jump up that far quite yet. He needs one more, in my opinion. Jacare is looking good. You know, bounced back with a big win. Apparently, he fought Whitaker hurt from a little birdie. I would like to see Jacare versus Whitaker 2. Honestly, I would rather see Jacare Whitaker 2. I know Jacare got finished, but there was something not right in that fight with Jacare. I would love to see that run back. But regardless, both Yoel and Jacare lost to Robert Whitaker. So it's like, I don't know. Definitely not Bisping. Gastelum, no, he's too small for this weight class. I don't know. But it looks like it's going to be Yoel versus Whitaker in Miami. And there goes that, Yoel versus the Wits in Miami. I'd rather see Weidman fight Bobby. You know, I would rather see that too, casual fan. You know, I just don't think that would be a popular vote. Let me know in the chat and be honest with me. Would you be disappointed? Would you be cool with seeing Weidman versus Whitaker? I know he only came off of that one win with Kelvin Gastelum, but I wouldn't. I mean, listen, I'm biased. I'm from New York, you know, so I'm biased. I wouldn't mind seeing it. But let me know what you guys think in the chat. Robert Whitaker versus Chris Weidman. Yes or no? No fucking way. No way. No way. Let me know in that chat. Her name was Ann. No offense, Ann. Christopher Shelton says his Weidman ever fought. Weidman ever fought Whitaker? No. But Wonder Boy, his butt buddy did, and Wonder Boy beat Whitaker. Fun fact. Souza versus Weidman says HK Leon. I do want to see that, and that's probably the most logical fight to happen. Weidman is still good, says Duke Chronic. Not at all. Justin Phillips says no! 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 Greg Oden Blaze says, I don't fucking care. All right. Is DeReal here? She's your spirit animal. Hanging with the boys. Hey, Danny Toro, are you hanging with the boys?
Hanging with the boys.
Hey, Duck Daddy says, yeah, I like it. How about that? Pensy. How about that? No, Weidman sucks, is Tim McQueen. Let's see what else we got here. Jose Soto. No! Who's next for Woodley? Bobby Bush, do you want to know who's next for Tyron Woodley? Well, fuck it. Let's go over there and check it out. Let's solve that mystery. Because on Wednesday nights at TGIW, we solve all the mysteries. And let's go. Let us go. Welterweight division. Tyron Woodley versus, it's going to be RDA. I have a big feeling it's going to be RDA. Every time Colby Covington has been fucking, and I don't know, they're just stuffing him somewhere else. They just don't want him to fight Woodley. It looks to me, well, Stephen Thompson, we know that's not going to happen a third time. Not anytime soon. It looks like RDA is the guy. That's what it looks like. From what everyone is talking about, Woodley looks like he's coming to grips with it, and RDA is going to be the guy. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I like RDA at 170. He looks fantastic. Looks powerful, fast. He can do it all on the ground and on the feet. But, you know, I don't know if I'd rather see Colby Covington, to be honest. You know, I mean, I'm not a Colby Covington fan, but I just rather see that fight. But it looks like it's going to be RDA. What do you guys think in that motherfucking chat? What do you think? I'm saying RDA. Now, George says RDA versus Covington. Hope Woodley gives Colby the Luke treatment. This is Vladimir. So there you go. That's what Vladimir wants. Well, spell it for me, says Daryl. Daryl here. What's up? It's Nate or RDA, says Duck Daddy. So Duck Daddy says Nate. And that's another thing. What is going on with Nate Diaz? I'm telling you right now, this Conor McGregor thing versus Floyd Mayweather, it's going to fucking happen. It's going to freaking happen. It's going to happen in a cage. My brain has been scrambling about this. And I really believe that some fucking miracle that this fight's going to happen. And then one of the reasons is because Nate is completely bailed on the whole Conor McGregor thing. You know, and I don't think Conor's going to be fighting the winner of Tony Khabib. I think it's going to be a Conor fucking Floyd thing. And if that's the case, where does Nate Diaz go? Does he fight Eddie Alvarez, who's been calling him out? And I don't know. What's up, motherfuckers? What's up, Nicole Deem 75? What's up? Hope you are wonderful, wonderful. Colby. So Jose says Colby. RDA going after Woodley would force his hand, says Duke Chronic. Trent 95 says RDA will not beat Woodley. He will get KO quickly. So Trent, I agree. I think that Woodley will beat RDA, but could you imagine if RDA just runs through 170 and just takes out Woodley on the way? Who would have saw that? Now, I did see RDA in the previous fights. I actually picked RDA in every fight up to this. Over everyone, I picked RDA. But in this fight here against Tyron Woodley, I just can't wrap my head around it. Even though Tyron had that shoulder surgery, I don't know. Let me know in the chat. Who in the chat thinks that RDA actually has a shot against Tyron Woodley? Now, guys, if you are new to this, we are the MMA-Holes, and we actually read the live chat. We hang with the live chat because we like to hang with the boys over here, right? And the girls, because it's fucking Valentine's Day, and it's relaxing, and it's wonderful, wonderful. Conor would be nuts to fight Tony or Khabib for $15 million, says Kenshiro. There you go. May 5th would be the boxing big day, says Duke Chronic. Greg Odin Blaze says it's going to happen. Conor will make Floyd look respectable like Floyd did Conor, and then they're going to get their dicks sucked and laugh at us. This is Greg Odin Blaze. So there you go. Jessie's the real spirit animal. That's good. Colby versus Verdum in a catchweight. What? The boomerang? What's up, Deathstroke? I see Deathstroke over here. Says the Nate shit is classic Dana White negotiation tactics. Only they know what's really going on. And that is true. But usually we get an idea. I've noticed this, especially with Conor McGregor. Dana White leaks a little bit. Conor leaks just enough for us to realize, okay, this is what's going to happen. And I think they leaked enough. And, I mean, look what Floyd's doing, for God's sakes. You could say it's a publicity stunt, and it could very well be. Why would Floyd get into a cage with Conor? I have no idea. I have no idea. I really don't. I mean, the money is there, I guess. But why? Why would he do it? But for some fucking weird reason, I think it's going to happen. RDA versus Diego Sanchez. The fuck? Floyd versus CM Punk says Justin Fultz. Floyd versus CM Punk has been talked about. I don't know why. But Joe Rogan is saying why Floyd would beat CM Punk. Why are we even discussing? I mean, I know CM Punk is fighting in Chicago, but really, the Floyd versus CM Punk? No more. Let's see what else we have. We have some more topics to talk about over here, so let's talk about some topics. There's a lot of motherfucking topics on a TGIW. Lots of fucking topics. All right, stop. Claudia Gadelha versus Carla Esparza set for UFC 225. There you go. Claudia Gadelha.
Hi, I'm Claudia, and I have like such a feminine voice. Even though I have big tits, doesn't matter. I'm Brazilian, and I got a mole, and I got a really sexy voice. You want to see my Instagram? Check it out. Claudia Gadelha's Instagram? Sure. Claudia. There it is. Oh yeah, look at me. I have lipstick on to disguise my heavy voice. Oh, look, boobies. Now I'm a girl. Here I am. Check out my muscles. So feminine. Ah, I'm gonna blow a snot rocket. Here I am with a fucking horse dog. Look at my glasses.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay. All right. Everyone relax. There she is. Claudia Gadelha versus Carla Esparza at UFC 225. There you go. Claudia Gadelha, if you recall, Claudia Gadelha, she got her fucking head bashed in by Jessica Andrade. All right. Derek Lewis and Francis Ngannou gives me $500,000 to gas out. So this is what he said on MMA Junkie over there. HK Leon is fapping.
Fap.
And Derek Lewis he just keeps on throwing that name Ngannou out there. He wants it. He wants it. I just hope that Derek Lewis is not looking past. I hope he's not looking past this one over here, TYBURA. You know, it's not a layup. It's definitely not a layup fight over here. Derek Lewis versus Marcin TYBURA. He has to get past this fight. Let's see the Black Beast knock out TYBURA. And I really want to see the Black Beast versus Ngannou in the worst way. I need this fight in my life. I need this fight. Let me know in the chat. The MMA-Holes chat. This fight is this weekend. This is the co-main event of the weekend. Derek Lewis versus Marcin TYBURA. Do you think the Black Beast could bounce back? The number 7 fighter. I want Ronda Rousey. I need Ronda Rousey's fine ass. Do you think Derek Lewis will be able to beat Marcin TYBURA? Or do you think he's going to catch an L this weekend? I really hope the Beast wins. I really do. I would even give her a reach around because I'm a gentleman's Deathstroke. Why isn't Jessie on the show again? Says XGhost22. She's going to be doing our after show. The MMA-Holes after show. Go subscribe to Jessie Bell Hill, the moderator. She is pretty. Horse Dogs is HK Lewis is great. I agree, dude. Chronic. You know, I agree. Lewis is the best. Olympia Lowlife likes Lewis as well. Deathstroke OG. Would you let Claudia stick her finger up your ass? That's a good question. Marky Wahoo says Black Beast is not exactly a cardio machine. Not really. Yeah, so maybe he's throwing around too much cardio jokes over there. But it is true. He was huffing and puffing. Who was the fight where he was on the floor? Hold on. It was a fun fight, too. Let's check out the Black Beast's statisticals over here. There he is, Derek Lewis. Hey. All right. Okay. Now, people forget that he had this long-ass winning streak over here. He took 1 L versus Mark Hunt, and people were like, his career's over. But he had ribs, and he didn't give a fuck, and he was, whatever. The Travis Brown fight, he broke his rib. He said he had to take a boo-boo. I think this is the fight over here. Yes, this was the fight, right over here. UFC Fight Night. Hold on a second. Fuck. That's the gentleman I was going to talk about. Shamil. Fuck me. UFC Fight Night over here. Check this out. This is when you want to talk cardio. This is the fight here. This fight went 4 rounds. Let me see if it's the live stats over here. 4 rounds this fight went, right? And it was kind of a shit fight, There was a lot of humping and fucking. Look at the control time over here in the second round. How long ago was this? December 2016. I remember it was like yesterday because my mind is a genius mind. But yeah, my man Shamil was just grinding out Lewis, and Lewis is like rolling his eyes. He looked like he gave up. He was grinding him out over here. Wasn't a great fight. And then boom, in this fucking round over here, Lewis is like, fuck this, puts him away, destroys his fucking face, and Derek Lewis grabs the win. And that was in 2006, but that showed that his cardio wasn't all that. That was 2016. We have some years between now. His cardio has gotten better. He says that's what he's been training. So we're going to find out. Derek Lewis, the Black Beast, versus TYBURA. Interesting fight over here. Let's see if he get in that win column and move up those rankings. Isn't it funny, though, how you lose one fight and you drop significantly? I mean, he lost one fight and he was out for a little bit. He said he was going to retire. And look, he's down to number 7. So it's interesting. It's a very interesting story that Derek Lewis, the Black Beast, is one-dimensional fighter, says Danny Toro. See, now I disagree with that. I think Derek Lewis is good on the feet, and I think he's very good when he's on top. When Derek Lewis is on top of you, you're not getting up. You're not getting up. My man, the Black Beast, he's sneaky, slick with his ground game too. So I disagree. I absolutely disagree with that. He's finished people on the floor. He's finished people on the feet. That sounds like 2 dimensions to me. Here we go. Check it out over here. Now, you guys are really going to fap to this.
Fap.
Transgender woman Ann Variato to make her MMA debut, but hear this, versus a male opponent. Okay? All right. Great stuff. A transgender woman will fight a man at an MMA event in Brazil next month. marking perhaps the first publicized matchup of its kind in the history of the sport. Ann Verietto, a 21-year-old brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, will make her MMA debut when she takes on Ralison Paixão in a strawweight bout at Mr. Cage 34 in March 10th. Mr. Cage 34. I can't wait to watch Mr. Cage 34. Now, this is interesting. We've seen it the other way around. We see a man turn into a woman and then beat the fuck out of a woman. Now we're going to see it another way. We're going to see a woman who's becoming a man and fighting a man in Brazil at Mr. Cage 34. Now, chat room, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up the phone lines for this because it is Valentine's Day. And what better Valentine's Day than to talk about a transgender woman fighting a man in MMA. So I'm going to open up the phone lines at 516-522-0267. Get in on the lines. This is TGIW, and that's right, motherfuckers. We do this 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we're going to be on Saturday, too, this week for Fight Buddy. So we'll be on 4 times this week. But every week you get 3 shows, so subscribe to the GOAT channel, the MMA-Holes. Cyborg already crossed that bridge, says X-Ghost. All right. 60 likes, 10 more likes. Hold on, we got a call. So let's take this call. 812, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
This is Alex from Indiana. What's up?
What's going on, my man? What's on your mind?
Oh, not shit. You were just talking about a transgender woman fighting a man.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Nope.
I don't know, dude. That's fucking weird. Whoa. Tell me. You tell me. How do you think that's going to go down?
All right. I will tell you, and thank you for the call. I think it's fucking ridiculous. Like, we saw it the other way. It was Fallon Fox, which was ridiculous to watch, as she beat up on a woman. Now we're going to see it the other way. A woman turning into a man and fighting a man. No, I don't want to see that. I mean, maybe I want to see that. I don't know. No, I don't. I don't want to see that. It's just wrong, right? Am I right? Open up the phone lines, 516-522-0267. Tell me about this shit over here. Get in on the lines. 812, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Nigger.
Thank you. 516-522-0267. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
Casual fan. It's your son. So.
Oh, my son. How's it going?
Yeah.
Welcome back to the show.
What up, dude?
All right, so
hey,
son.
So.
Yeah.
So this already like happened before. I can't think of the bitch's name or dude's name or whatever the fuck it was. But a tranny had already fought, and there was like some controversy over it. I'm trying to think of.
It was Fallon Fox. Yeah, it was.
There you go, Fallon Fox. Yeah.
But it was the other way around.
What?
It was the other way around. It was
okay. So it was a guy transitioning to a girl,
mm-hmm.
and it fought another. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
So now it's like, okay, now you have a woman that's turning into a man fighting a man. The other way around it was a man beating up a woman. Now it's like a woman turning into a man to get beat up by a man. Like I don't know how that works. So yeah.
I think it's a fucking lose for the man. I mean, not the not the tranny, but the other dude. Because
hold on one second.
I'd love to fight my wife, no holds barred.
Brady Ferguson dropped in with a super chat. Says, I'd love to fight my wife, no holds barred. So there you go. Brady wants to fight his wife. Okay, thank you, Brady. I appreciate that. Now finish your statement.
What?
No, we had a super chat jump in. Go ahead. A man wanted to fight his wife, but now we got that all settled. So what were you saying about this whole transgender fight?
So it's a lose-lose for the opponent.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, straight up. It's like in wrestling. When you're wrestling, a guy with one arm or one leg or whatever, and it's just like. If you win, you don't really win. You're just like, oh, okay, I didn't get embarrassed. But if you lose, you're going to get fucking embarrassed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is a lose-lose, and thank you for the call. It is. He makes a very good point over there. I mean, the guy that's taking the fight, I'm going to look this girl up. The guy that's actually taking the fight, either way, he beats a woman up, or if he loses to a woman. So that is a very, very good point. And here we go. Oh, God. Wait, hold on a second. Brazilian promotion books MMA fight man and transgender woman. Okay. What is going on? I'm so confused here. And here we go. All right, so this is the transgender woman, but wait, hold on. So I'm so confused. 20-year-old transgender woman Ann Viatera will fight a man in what? Wait, but it's still a woman. So did they put it? Hold on a second. Frankenstein, UFC veteran Henrique Frankenstein de Silva will compete for the first time since being cut following a Gokhan Saki on March 10th. I lost to Gokhan Saki, but the main event is in the biggest cage. Mr. Cage 34 and Master Brazil. Mr. Cage 34 will feature a strawweight fight between Ralston Paxio, a transgender woman, and Variato. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, wait. I stand corrected here. So, okay. I stand corrected. This has happened before. So why are they saying this is the first time ever? Fallon Fox was the first one to do it. So apologies to my viewers and the audience over here. You guys were right on the phone lines. This is different. This is a transgender. Jesus Christ. I listen, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what this transgender shit. I am so, listen, whatever it is, it is. But it's a man turning into a woman. So it's another man beating up a woman. A story fight between Ralston Paxio and a transgender woman. Ralston, wait, hold on. Who am I looking up here? I'm so fucking confused. Let me see something here. And Varietto, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's a man that turned into a woman. What the fuck? That is a man. Yeah, casual fan, you were right. You were right about this. So this makes no sense. Why are they saying for the first time ever if Fallon Fox already did it? So really, it's no big deal. But let me know your thoughts on here. 516-522-0267. Jose. What's up, Jose? Welcome to the MMA-Holes.
Hey, what's going on, Chris, you handsome blue-eyed devil? So I wanted to weigh in on the transgender thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I think, honestly? They want fucking equal rights. Let them fight, because you know what? This thing is going to play itself out as it should, and somebody's going to get fucking hurt.
Mm-hmm.
There's a different bone structure between men and women. You know, people have lost their mind with the him, zim, zer, and all that fucking gender pronoun nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Let it play out as it should. Let somebody go in there, get their fucking ass destroyed, and then people will realize there's a difference, and they'll stop all of this nonsense.
Mm. So now,
and I got it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish your thought.
Well, no. I wanted to bring up another point besides this, and you can touch on this afterwards. What do you think about the shitty-ass fucking injury bug, man? We were supposed to see Rockhold against Bobby Knuckles, and we were supposed to fucking see Frankie Edgar against fucking Holloway, and no wonder the goddamn UFC numbers are going to shit because, dude, everybody gets hurt. Is there a remedy for that? What is there anything they can do, or is this just part of the sport? And we suffer, dude, because I really want to see those fucking fights, man.
Yeah.
It sucks.
And thank you for the call. This is a good point over here. The problem with that is the UFC has no fallback plan with these cards. If you look at UFC 223, now look at this card over here, okay? This is this week, and this is a fight night, and this is a fantastic fight night. Even if CERRONE versus Yancey falls apart, you still got this Lewis TYBURA fight, which is going to be a banging fight. You know, you even have this fight over here, Vic versus Trinaldo. Good fight over here. The whole card is good. It's a fun card. But if this falls apart for a fight night, you can still survive with Lewis versus TYBURA. If you go to the next fight card, okay, go to the schedule. And last one, think about it. If Rocco Romero fell apart, which it almost did, you're fucked. You're completely fucked. If you look at this card over here, this is pieced together real quick. Say this thing falls apart. Say Cyborg, something happens and her penis is not tucked in enough and she doesn't make weight, or I don't know, or Yuna Kunitska, who the fuck is that guy? You know,
Who the fuck is that guy?
that falls apart. What else is next with this card? Edgar versus Ortega. That's not a pay-per-view anymore. It's a fight night. It's a fight night. That is the problem here. They have too many fight nights. The UFC has too many cards. And what they're doing is spreading everything out, and there's no fallback plan. So when fighters get hurt, and it's going to happen, I mean, it's a combat sport, so people are going to get injured, so you're going to have these slides. They need to have these fallback plans. They need to say, okay, if this happens, we have this. If that happens, we have that. And by having all these fight nights, they can't do that. They're just spreading it out. UFC 223 is a different story. UFC 223, and what I'm feeling is this, 222, 221, they're just buying time until we get to this UFC 223, which is going to be, like, ridiculous. All sorts of ridiculous. Tony Ferguson versus Khabib. We got Choo Choo motherfucker. They threw on this card as well with the Artem Lobov versus Bruce Leroy. But, I mean, you got Rose versus Joanna. It's another title fight there. 2 title fights. It's a good fight over here. Carolina versus Felice Herrig. Good stuff. This is banging over here. Kinset Felder. This card it's just retarded. It's so good, this card. But if, God forbid, there's too much tiramisu, boom, you got this fight over here. It's still a pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? It's a problem. It's a problem with all these cards over here. I'm thinking. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. Let's keep on taking them calls. 516-522-0267. You're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where are you from?
Yo, you know who I am, man. I had to come off the bench for this topic.
All right.
I'm actually late as fuck. But you asked about the whole situation. This is what I think should happen. First of all, the article never stated this, but we need to know: does this still have its equipment down there or not? Because if it has its thing chopped off, like the whole area is gone. That's kind of an unfair advantage if you're fighting a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's number one. Number two, the only thing I like about this is that it has a chance to die, so I'm okay with that. It's just that there's some parameters and shit that need to be figured out first, because everything about this is fucked up.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. And then we got Jay Smooth live on the MMA Holes. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. Before, I thought it was the other way around, and it is a Fallon Fox situation. It is literally a man who has, I guess, I'm assuming if you're transgender, and help me out with this. I am not familiar with transgenders. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what a fucking transgender is. I'm going to be honest with you. You know? So is a transgender someone that has their junk chopped off? Let me know in the chat if you guys know. I'm assuming yes, right?
I believe the term is like if somebody still has it, I think it's called pre-op, and if they don't, it's called post-op. I think that's what it's called, but I have no idea what the correct term for it is.
Yeah.
All I do know is it makes a huge difference, because let's say if she doesn't have anything down there, and she's fighting a dude, I don't know, like, some about it just seems kind of fucked up. Like, if she gets hit between the legs, she's not going to feel anything.
Mm-hmm.
But she can hit dude in the groin all she wants to. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Now, I'm assuming this. I'm just going to go out on a say that this girl, man-girl, has no dick, right? I'm going to assume that. Because I don't think they can actually allow it. If it's, I mean, then it's just a man versus a woman, right? So I'm thinking that, I mean, I'm looking at the picture right now. It still looks like a man. It don't look like a woman to me. I'm sorry. If I'm at a bar, I don't care how many drinks I had. I'm looking at this person, and I'm like, this is a man with straightened hair and weird bangs and enlarged fists, like huge hands. I don't know. This does not look like a woman to me. So, I mean, and the woman getting into the cage with this man, it makes no fucking sense. Dick or no dick, it's still a guy, you know? I mean, I don't know. Do you lose your muscle mass with no penis? I don't know how that works.
The one thing that is interesting, I want to know who did her transformation, because I don't see an Adam's apple or anything that gives away that it's a dude. That looks like a woman to me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, there is no Adam's apple. I mean, and I guess, yeah, I mean, it could be a rough woman. I'm seeing in the chat, it says Trent95 says she got the surgery. So she apparently is dickless. And I guess, yeah, that is weird. Where is her fucking Adam's apple? How does that happen?
It's like where's the Adam's apple why is her neck like normal size? Like, you know how a guy's neck's a little bigger? Her, like, I guess its neck doesn't look all that big.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, actually, I have to see like a full body picture of this, thing, because
I just pulled it up.
A headshot is just not enough.
There's a picture of her behind a cage, or him, or whatever you want to call it. And I don't know, I'm so weirded out. All right, let me try another picture over here. Hold on a second. What a Valentine's Day. This is some Valentine's Day. And here she is choking a guy out.
Oh man.
I don't know.
Okay, see, that's actually an easy trap right there, because just that full body picture alone, that looks like a female.
Okay.
Oh, that's scary right there. That's scary as hell.
So are you saying that you might have had a couple of drinks and been in a club and might have danced with someone that looked like this and almost taken this thing home?
You know what's fucked up? I could see myself making that mistake, like not figuring it out until the clothes came off. Because that straight up looks like a female. It looks like a female.
Let me ask you a question.
So,
all right, so let's be honest here. I mean, we're all a bunch of honest men and some women in here, and I hope some of the women step up to the plate and get involved in this topic. If you're at a bar, okay, you're drunk. Now you take this person home, okay? Now listen, do whatever you want to do. But anyway, you take this person home. You're getting frisky. The clothes are coming off, and she's like,
"Okay, I got something to tell you. I had a penis, and I chopped it off. It's a full functional vagina. Are you down?"
Would you still have sex with her?
Hell no. She just told me she's a man without a dick.
But what if no one knew?
I will say this. If she had not said anything, it probably would have gone down if she hadn't said something.
All right, no, here's the question. It goes down, right? And then after everything's all done, you're smoking your cigarette or whatever, you're smoking the blunt, and you turn over, and then she's like, "I got something to tell you." And she's like,
"By the way, you just fucked a man."
she just throws it on you that you fucked a man. Now, what would you do? Would you get like immediately violent, or would you just kick her out? You get her to a cab and be like, let's just forget this. How would you handle that situation?
Oh, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of them and send them right on their merry way. At that point, if you wait till after to say something, no, we gotta fight at that point.
Yeah, it's such a fucked up situation. Hold on, Vladimir's jumping in with a donation. Let's see what he says. All right, Vladimir says,
given the chance, caller is definitely dicking Shim down. Respect for new honesty. Lol.
You're definitely dicking Shim down. So there you go. Shim. She called him Shim. There you go. Listen, I mean, looking at her, okay, I can see where the mistake could be made here. I think because I know she's a man, like, I see it. But maybe, I guess if you look at her quick, I guess I can see the mistake. I guess. I don't know. It's so weird. I'm so freaked out by this. Anyway, all right. So, you know what? I got to say, we have to find a way to watch this fight because I have a feeling I need to see this. I don't know why. There's some. Well, would you watch this if it's accessible? If you could stream this fight, would you watch it?
I would watch it because I want to see that thing basically die. But at the same time, I'm intrigued because it's like basically it's a man fighting a woman in a cage, but it's not really a woman. I don't know. I just want to see it die, but I have a feeling it's going to put up one hell of a fight. I don't know why.
All right. All right, Jay Smooth, thanks for the call, man.
All right, thank you.
There you go. Jay Smooth calling in on the MMA-Holes. This is a hot topic. Here we go. 516-522-0267. Get in on the lines as Gary Banjo Sandwich jumped in on Facebook over here. And if you're just jumping in, thank you, Gary. If you're just jumping in, yeah, I mean, this is a hot topic over here. And this is the best topic for the MMA-Holes. We've got about 80 people watching. A transgender woman, Ann Variato, to make her MMA debut versus a male opponent. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. I'm so fucking confused. Wait, hold on. You're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
This is Quavo from Arizona.
Hey, Quavo. What's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. I want to say real quick, I have a question for you.
Okay.
I am in college, and I am studying a very hard topic. Mm-hmm. And I've been struggling with this topic for 3 years now. It is called niggerology.
All right, thanks for the call. Thank you. All right, so I'm confused here. There are two conflicting stories. Anna Verrietto. Hold on a second. So Anna Verrietto to make her MMA debut versus a male opponent. Right? This is Anna Verrietto. So it's a, what is going, why am I so is this, maybe this article is wrong. Where is this? What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, so that article is wrong. Hold on, let's go over here. Transgender woman, Anna Verrietto, Brazilian promotion books a MMA fight between a man and a transgender woman. What am I missing here? Between a man and a transgender woman. What? What? Can someone all right, I need someone to call up and explain this to me. I don't understand. It's a man dressed as a woman fighting a man. I'm a casual fan. Dude, I am so fucked up right now. I've never been so fucking confused. I don't know what's going on. I don't get this. Brazilian promotion books an MMA fight between a man and a transgender woman. Okay, so a man is fighting a woman that was a man that turned into a woman. What is going on? I don't get this. Does anyone, please, can someone call in 516-522-0267. I am baffled right now. I am baffled. 812, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
This is Cody from Ohio. What's up, Chris?
Hey, Cody. How are you?
Pretty good. So about this transgender person. Okay, first off, I got a question. Is this a man or is it a woman?
I'm trying to figure that out. I can't figure that out.
Well, I can't tell, man.
It says Brazilian promotion books MMA fight between man and transgender woman. So, okay, a man is fighting a woman that was a man, I guess. I have no idea. What does that even mean?
I don't know, dude. It's like going into Walmart and switching fucking labels on different products, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at.
What the fuck is going on? This is so bizarre. So a man turned into a woman but still wants to fight a man. So I guess technically it's man versus man, right? I guess.
Right, but one of the men happens to have a fake fucking vagina. It's like counterfeit pussy.
I want to see these two fight and then fuck. That's what I want to see. I mean, apparently, I don't know. I'm confused. Anyway, I don't know. It's like
confusing, man.
Yeah.
This is 2018, man. I have no fucking clue.
What kind of world do we live in? This is insane.
I don't know.
Oh God.
But hey, I don't want to hear nobody crying woman beater. Once this motherfucker with less testosterone than a normal man gets smashed.
Okay, yeah. Technically it's two men fighting if you really think about it. So I guess it's not as bad as the Fallon Fox thing if you think about it, right? I mean, I have no idea. Anyway, all right. Thanks for the call, man. All right, so here we go. So now the case is cracked. Okay, fraud puss. Yeah, I can't tell either. All right, so now we have it figured out. Okay, we've switched the story a million times tonight. All right, transgender. Here we go. Denoting or relating to a person whose sense of personal identity and gender does not correspond with their birth sex. So it can go either way. So it doesn't really answer the question. So basically, okay, here's the deal, guys. It's figured out. Okay, it's a man who turns into a woman, so had a sex change and turns into this, okay? But still wants to fight a man, okay? So now this is different than the whole Fallon Fox thing. Now this makes sense. Fallon Fox was a man that turned into a woman and then fought a woman. So even if you do the hormone stuff, you're still a man. I mean, come on. Let's be honest. Please. Okay? It's a man fighting a woman. Now, this is a different story. You have a man who turned into a woman, but still fighting a man. Okay? So transgender books, Brazilian promotion books an MMA fight between a man and a transgender woman. So there you go, in Brazil. Now we can have a healthy discussion about this. And then we'll move on to the Bellator event on Friday and UFC Fight Night, Austin. Let's take a couple more calls on this because now I understand. 516-522-0267. I've never been so confused in my whole fucking life. It's totally messed up. They will not go to heaven. It's sinning, says Mattman. So there you go. Justice, I want you to cook me a nice pot roast while I whisper sweet nothings to you, says Darth Bane. So confused. Very, very confused. If you're just jumping in, This man who turned into a woman is fighting a man. There you go. It's just that simple. I'm trying to figure out now. Listen, the transgender thing. By no means am I making. Well, maybe I am making fun of it. But do what you want in your private life, right? This is weird. 812, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
I'm on cocaine.
There's a lot of 812's calling in tonight. There you go. 516-522-0267. Get in on the lines. We're going to take a couple more calls on this topics, and we're going to move on. And it's an interesting one. Man turns woman. Woman wants to fight man, and it's going to happen at an event called Mr. Cage 34. Mr. Cage.
Wonderful, wonderful.
You're confused. Imagine being a kid and trying to understand this bullshit. It's Brian Roger. I don't know. Like if John Jones wanted to be a chick, then fights Nunez, like that's fair. This is Doyle F3. My right hand is my Valentine, says Bobby Bush. So there you go. Bobby Bush's right hand is his Valentine. Is that John Jones? That's Satan's Plan Boneyard. All right. So yeah, I mean, this, like I said before, and I'm gonna end it on this. I do believe that it's fairer. It's more fair this way. If a man turns into a woman. All right, let's take this call. 480, you were live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
What's up, motherfucker?
Oh, there you go. JBH. Okay. Now it's clear. It's finally clear what this story is about. I got confused. Jessie, give us your thoughts on this whole thing.
Okay, so just to make sure, you said it's a man who transitioned to a woman who wants to fight a man still?
Yes, that's the latest. That's what I've cracked right now, and that's what it looks like. It looks like that's what it is. So our original theory was correct. It's a man turning into a woman but wants to fight a man. That makes any sense to you?
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So when it was originally a man who turned into a woman who wanted to fight a woman, you know, I think everyone was on the same page with that just because of the whole hormone issue. You know, like even if they get their dicks chopped off, they still have testosterone in their body, and so they still have that. There's still a level of strength that men naturally have over women, and it would be a complete unfair advantage. And one of the topics that I wanted to sort of reference was, and for the Olympics in Rio back like 2 years ago, they actually had a whole change in like policy and whatnot when it came to transgender females. You know, like they had to wait a whole year, and their testosterone levels and stuff had to be the equivalent to the average of a female's in order for them to even participate in sports. So it's not the same with MMA, clearly. I mean, it's different for each sport, but if it's doing this for the Olympics and it's a policy change, you would think that a lot of committees, you know, would change it for every sport.
Yeah, and this is fighting. You know, it's a little worse. You know, like I don't think any sport, you know, where there's physical activity, I don't think it's right. You know, even with hormones and stuff like that, I understand that you're changing your body into something else. But if you're born a man, you have to think that you have a physical advantage, right? So I think we're all on the same page with that. And now that we know what's going on here, would you watch this fight?
I mean, listen, I think that anybody, I don't care how many people in the chat say that they wouldn't watch the fight because they're trying to preserve their dignity or their manlyhood or whatever the fuck it is. Anybody would watch that fight just for the cringe.
Yeah.
Just for the cringe, anybody would watch that fight. I would watch it. So, yeah, I mean, of course I would fucking tune in and see. Because the thing is, it's all out of curiosity, you know? Like, if this person is not taking hormones, if this person is, you know, doing things the way a man would do them, only has female parts, you know, there's so much cringe involved in that entire thing. You know? Yeah. So why not tune in?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna tune in. I'm definitely gonna find a way to watch this thing. And before, have you heard about Fallon Fox? Fallon Fox is the fighter who is transgender, turned into a woman, and then beat up a woman, and that is ridiculous. that was ridiculous. That was literally like watching a man beat up a woman. So now, why would this is the thing that's confusing to me, is why would someone go through sex change and then want to fight a man? So what I'm thinking here is this man was probably a homosexual, right? and
Right.
got abused in his life and decided, okay, listen, I'm not really a man, I'm a woman, and went through the sex change. And to get back at the men, I'm gonna beat him up as a woman as an insulting thing, right? So that's what I'm thinking here.
Right.
I think that's the logic behind this man-woman trying to fight. And what's her name? Ann Varietto. So that's what I'm thinking over here. So that's interesting. It's interesting to see how it would go down, but it's fucking so weird. The whole thing is so ridiculous. Let me know in the chat. Hit me with the ones if you would watch this fight. Let me know, and then we're going to end this topic. All right, Jessie, anything, last thoughts in your mind?
No, that was pretty much it. I mean, I think that the one thing to remember too, I mean, as cringy as it is, the society is fucking, it's becoming incredibly modernized, and a lot of things that were never acceptable that we still would probably look at and stereotype are all of a sudden becoming acceptable, no matter how cringy they are. So,
yeah.
I don't think this is going to be the only change in regards to certain gender policies for any sport, not just MMA.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Jessie Bell Hill. Tune into Jessie Bell Hill. Anything to look forward to in the after show?
This is going to be, this topic intrigues me. I was watching the chat the entire time, and they're fucking hilarious. I pulled some comments, so this is definitely going to be a main topic. I want to get some of my 2 cents.
This could be the gayest show of all time. I mean, we have 2 men kissing on our thumbnail. We have a transgender. Listen, whatever you want to do in your personal life, it's fit. Knock yourself out. Well, no pun intended. But I mean, I don't know. Anyway, all right, Jessie. We'll see you on the after. Oh, God.
Welcome to Valentine's Day on the MMA-Holes.
Yeah. It's never a dull moment. All right, we'll see you on the after show. All right, Jessie Bell Hill calling in. There you go. So the case has been cracked, and that's right. A man turned into a woman, and is going to fight a man now. So there you go. How is a man versus a woman acceptable, says Doyle F3. So basically, it's a man who turned into a woman who had the sex change, and now she's going to fight a man. Not really acceptable, but it's better than the other way around, I guess. I don't fucking know. And then if you're the guy fighting the man-woman, I don't get it. I love to be a gay MMA fighter, says JLW. Society pretends that it's acceptable. This bullshit, but it does not, says Xghost22, and never will. Do what you want to do. That's how I look at it. That's how whatever you do behind closed doors, knock yourself. Just please. All right, we need to move. We need to move on because, like I said, we're gonna start with this one over here. Let's go over. And by the way, real quick, there is Goat Milk, the UFC Pick'em League of the MMA-Holes. And we have a wonderful, wonderful thing going on here. I sent out the wristbands. We're still in a hunt over here. And fantasy. I guess I'm not signed in. Maybe I should have signed in before the show. Log in. The UFC.com is quite annoying with their pesky login. There we go. Let's go. All right. So this is the Pick'em League. Link in the description if you want to jump aboard. And yeah, we got about 130 people in Goat Milk. Goat Milk is our league, the MMA-Holes League. I didn't even name it the MMA-Holes. I'm like, fuck it. We're going to name it Goat Milk because that just sounds cooler. So it is Goat Milk, and it is wonderful, wonderful. Sports Ace. If anyone knows who Sports Ace is, the guy is destroying it right now. Not only is he the overall leader, but the last event he got first place as well, and I need to get this man a wristband. I sent out a couple of wristbands during the week, so let me know when you do get your wristband, and here is the rankings right now overall for Goat Milk. The first page over here, Mystic Moss is still here, 18. That's all that really matters. We got Sports Ace. We got Deddy Chan, Luna Man, Vicious Elbow, Trills, Sammy, Salam, Violent, Chill Zone, Yusuf, Switch Kick, BLT, Wuklar, Ronin Jaguar, Christian Pale, Cinder, X4, Beelzebub, JB with the 2s, Mystic Moss at 18, Ace King, Olympia Lowlife, Frank Bavon, Wicked Ways 1972, Mike Fitz, PMC _ MMA, and Banjo Sandwich are the top 25 on this page. Now, it's never too late. It's never, ever too late to jump into Goat Milk because each week, each event that happens, we will be giving stuff away, different things, but this time it's a wristband again this weekend. So if you guys want a wristband, we're going to be giving you a wristband. As the year progresses, the prizes will progress. We have a bunch of pages over here. Check it out. We got a fucking bunch of silly fooks going on over here. Just going and going and going. So jump into Goat Milk. It is wonderful, wonderful. And some interesting ones on this card to go through. Some interesting fights to check out over here. So get your picks in right now. Goat milk on the MMA holes. Now, there is a Bellator event on Friday. Okay? There's a Bellator event on Friday. And I want to know in the chat. Okay? I like this. I'm going to give you my opinion. I like this shit. The opening fight, I don't give a two shits about, but our friend Pat Casey is going to be on the undercard, so I want to be checking out that fight. I hope Pat Casey has a wonderful, wonderful win on his first pro fight in Bellator. I mean, how better is that, right? First pro fight, and how good is that? You can go to the Bellator MMA. But here we go. Heather Hardy versus Anna Hulatan, which is an interesting fight. Heather Hardy coming off of that loss. Rough loss for Heather. Fighting this Hulatan girl, and it's going to boxing after this, so it's going to be a two-fight deal. Then you got this fight over here, Lee McGarry, former champ, versus Vadim Nemkov. Patricky Pitbull versus Derek Campos. And Roy Nelson versus Matt Mitrione. Matt Mitrione in this Bellator tournament, or what are they calling this? The Grand Prix, or whatever the fuck they're calling this thing. I do feel that Matt Mitrione is going to win the tournament. So this is what I want to know in the chat. Who do you guys have for the Bellator Grand Prix? Let me know in the chat. There's a lot of fucking killers. The Bellator Grand Prix, and I want to know who you have. Do you have Roy Nelson, Mitrione, well, Rampage is out, Chael Sonnen, all these fucking old washed up fighters. Who do you have in the Grand Prix? I do think Mitrione's going to take the whole fucking thing. Anyway, I'm trying to blank. Who is in the Grand Prix? I keep on forgetting. All the old fucking... Let's go over here. My brain is shot. The fuck? Bellator. Bellator. Here we go. And it's called the Grand Prix. Let me know who you got. Why is this so zoomed in over here? Let's go out, go out, go out, go out. Opening round matchups. Here we go. Frank Mir. There you go. King Mo. Matt Mitrione, Chael Sonnen, Roy Nelson, Fedor, Rampage is out, and Bader. So the first round is done with Rampage being knocked out. You know, Chael Sonnen is definitely too small. Even King Mo, he can do some damage, but I think he's too small for this. Frank Mir's been out forever, right? Ryan Bader's another one to look out for. He might be undersized. I just think Matt Mitrione's the guy. I really do. Let's see what the chat room thinks. The chat room. King Mo says Pulse. Matt for sure says Vladimir. Chael says Aussie dude. I've got Rory. So Rory threatened to be in it. And Scott Coker said no. Team Jesse, you telling me out of 66 people in this live stream, there's only one transgender? I don't know. You never know. Fedor is the best ever, says Boneyard Militia. Roy via wheel kick says Steel Beats. You can tuck that shit in. My spirit animal is Jesse. Okay, Darrell, we saw that like the first 400 times, but keep it going. Roy should actually use his grappling for once. Yeah, Roy has a wrestling background, so maybe Roy should use it. And he used it in his last fight. Chael's built, his last fight was horrendous. It was terrible. I'm in the top 20, 8th overall, representing the 7%. Nice job, N.H. and Goat Milk. Next goes, did he ever show me my t-shirt? Hold on, did Ann send? Ann, hello. Let me see. You are watching. Oh, I look in the DM before. I always have to open it. Let's see. Looking for 7,000 views on a video or 1,000 subscribers. All the holes watch. I can get the 7,000. So what is Gary talking about? Gary says looking for 7,000 views on a video or 1,000 subscribers. If all the holes watch, I can get it. So Gary's Banjo Sandwich is talking about something. Gary, explain yourself in the DMs. So you just slipped in over there. What video? Oh, here we go. Guys, you ready? Happy Valentine's Day, motherfuckers. Happy Valentine's Day, because a young lady in the 7% said that I'm going to be wearing my MMA-Holes t-shirt on Valentine's Day. And she delivered. Your wish, your dreams come true. Everyone in the chat.
FAP.
Right now.
FAP.
Chat. FAP. Because I have a special treat for you. Ah, there she is. Carrie of the 7% has her wonderful, wonderful MMA-Holes t-shirt.
FAP.
What do you guys think of Carrie Slavin dropping it in? And there it is. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Carrie is ready for you on Valentine's Day.
Fap.
This is happening on Friday.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, let me stop. There you go. So the Bellator Grand Prix is in full effect. Matt Mitrione versus Roy Nelson will be going down this Friday. On Saturday, Cowboy Cerrone versus Medeiros is going down. And we need to talk about this as well. But before we do that, let's see what the chat says. And a lot of faps going on for Carrie. Chris got his hand right on his breast. That's right. How old is he, says George. Faps is the A side. Put the tranny back on the screen. You know, it's funny. I tried to switch over to the tranny, but I had the Bellator Grand Prix. So it was a total fail. Carrie is such a fox. Not. A fox not, says Brian Roger. T-Man's twin sister. Pulse is saying that Carrie and T-Man are related. My future ex-wife, says Bobby Bush. Gary Banjo Sandwich says, wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Carrie looks like she's a 98% potato. Jessie in a mod for this chat to save us from sin, says Jareel. Ann H, quit lying to her. So there we go. Meathead only lost 5 fights. Okay, everybody relax, all right? ACB 80 Friday. Shorty Torres fights Friday, says Dan from Oregon. Go give Dan a subscribe. Dan's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, guys. And by the way, respect to the MMA holes. I saw you all in the Luke Thomas chat doing your thing. So respect to the motherfucking MMA holes. You guys are awesome. Every time I see you guys in one of those MMA chats and you guys spam the shit out of it with the MMA holes chant, well, that is wonderful, wonderful. I do love that. Look at the tip jar over there. 69 likes. That's right, 69 on Valentine's Day. Let's get 70 so we can make that dance. But I love that number of 69 as I reverse north-south with the entire community. And you can all lick my balls.
Lick my balls.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Donald Cerrone versus Yancy Medeiros. Dangerous fight for Donald Cerrone. Fantastic fight for Yancy Medeiros. Interesting fight for the fans. Definitely looking forward to this fight. Let me know in the chat who you got, Yancy or Cowboy. Derek Lewis versus TYBURA. Fantastic fight over here. Big fight for Derek Lewis because my man Derek Lewis, that's bad. Anyway, Derek Lewis wants to go up the rankings, and he wants to fight Ngannou. Marcin TYBURA wants to get back in the win column. So interesting fight right there. Vic, who's on fire right now, 12-1-0. Check out this man, Vic. Gets no respect over here. Vic over there, there's James Vic. He's got that weird Toys R Us giraffe-looking face. You can scroll down over here and look at this. Which is just look at this. One blemish on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fights. 9 UFC fights. 9 UFC fights. And only 1 L over there got knocked out. But that was it. He's been doing his thing. James Vic is on fire. One of the scariest guys over here at 155. A big guy, 6'3", age 30 years old. Very, very, very scary guy over here. And James Vic is on this card. Interesting stuff over here as he's fighting Trinaldo. Alves versus Millender. We have Peterson versus Davis. Peterson is not even color. And here we go. Super Sage Northcutt is starting off the main card here for a UFC Fight Night. What do you guys rate this fight night? Give me a rating 1 to 10. Let me know right now, 1 to 10. What do you guys rate this fight night? Cowboy Cerrone versus Medeiros. I say for a fight night, damn, man, I'm going to give this fucking fight night. I like this one a lot. I'm going to go with an 8. I'm going to go with an 8 on this fight night. I like this fight night a lot. I'm going to go with an 8. Let me know what you say. Out of 10, what do you rate this fight night? I say 8. I enjoy this. I enjoy this a lot. I wouldn't mind seeing the Lewis fight. I don't know. Why is Lewis not the headlining fight? Oh, because Austin. Lewis is from Houston. I mean, I guess we do have Cowboy, right? Texas. But I don't know. Why isn't these? This doesn't make, it kind of doesn't make any sense. I would think Lewis TYBURA 7-9 would be over a number 11, nothing. Wouldn't that? I don't know. Anyway, let me know in the chat. What do you rate this right now? Pulse gives it a 5. Vladimir gives it a 7. Alman says 7. The A side gives it a 7 as well. 8.5 says Jose. 39 says Jorge. Donald is going to lose his Trent 95. I wouldn't be surprised. I give it a 7 out of 100. Says X-Ghost. 4.5 says Aussie Dude. 6.9. Jay Smooth. 7.95 says Gary Banjo Sandwich. It's a solid 7 says Darth Bane. Jessie Bell Hill, the 17th is my birthday. Don't forget, Team Jessie, says Darrell. Everyone wish Darrell a happy birthday. Cerrone is a cowboy dog. He is a cowboy. He is. And I guess you can go with that. Cerrone's a fucking badass. He's a rock star, right? So why not make him the headline card? I'm more pumped up about this fight, to be honest. This is a good fight, though. Medeiros versus Cerrone is a good fight. It's just very scary for Cowboy for me, especially coming off of his last L over there. This fight over here, it's a tough one. It's a tough one for Cowboy. It's a fun one to watch. Frank M gives it a 2. So Frank M's in the chat, giving it a 2. Giving it a 2. Is it a Sunday card? Holy shit! Who said that? Code name. It is a Sunday card. Holy smokes! I thought this was a Saturday card, and no. It's a Sunday card. It's a Sunday card. Oh my God. Well, is that a game changer? It's a Sunday card. I will still be live for Fight Buddies, but there you go. Go to church and then watch the fights. Cerrone versus Medeiros is a Sunday card. All right, ladies and gents, we got about a half hour left in the show, so let's open up the phone lines. We talked about a transgender woman fighting a man. So let me get this straight to the people that are just jumping in right now. A man turns into a woman and then fights a man. A man turns into a woman and then fights a man, and that's happening still. All right, you can talk about that. You can talk about Donald Cerrone versus Yancy Medeiros, fight night on Sunday. And you can talk about Bellator on Friday. So, hey, look at that. We have a Fight Buddy hybrid on Fuqar Fridays. And then you have a day off. And then Sunday you get to watch Fight Buddies for Cerrone versus Medeiros. Okay. There we go. Everything's sorted out now. Hey, we got 73 likes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the patrons. I always got to give a shout out to the Swole patrons over there. The patrons are wonderful, wonderful. I do appreciate that. There's a link in the description if you want to support us over here. I'm going to check the Discord. We have a private Discord for the patrons, so there we go. Hey, Michael Anzalone, if you're watching, I'm watching you, Michael. It's good to see you, my friend. And if you are watching, I hope everything's going good. And we've got 10 more likes. 10 more likes. Like the shit out of this video. TGIW, motherfuckers. 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you, dislikes. It's a like party. I've got
10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
There you go, 10 more likes. Happy Valentine's Day to the wonderful, wonderful world of the MMA-Holes. 516-522-0267. You have me for another half hour, so call on in. 410, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Yeah, Chris.
Yes.
This is Mike with Fights with Friends. And I have a little Valentine's Day present for you.
What? Okay, tell me about
Roses
this
are
Valentine's.
red, violets are blue. Mike with Fights with Friends is coming for you. And let me tell you, me and David, we're taking a plane over there to Ireland right now to kick your little leprechaun butt.
What?
And then I'm going to grab your pot of gold, Jessie Bell Hill, and bring her back across the rainbow, and I'm going to show young David here what it's like to really make love to a woman. Right, David?
Oh, my God. Fights with Friends. Oh, my God. Fights with Friends just called in. How dare he call in and interrupt our show? This is ridiculous. And his son. Oh, my God. 516-522-0267. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. That was good. That was good. I see a. The best is the kid. The best is... That's my favorite part. Good job. Good job with the call. I do like that. Actually, I gotta say, when you called the last time, the first time you called, you called twice. The first time you got me, I'm like, is this motherfucking calling me up? And then I heard the laugh. But there you go. Jeffrey Dahmer calling in live on the MMA-Holes. There you go. Oh, that's amazing. JBH goes through so much BS with dudes hitting on her. Yeah, well, stay tuned. Hey, guys, stay tuned for the Jessie Bell Hill MMA-Holes after show, where you'll see a lot of men hit on Jessie Bell Hill for a good hour, or sometimes an hour and a half. So stay tuned for that. There you go. Somebody dig up Mike Dahmer yard and find the bodies. Oh, my God. I troll Fights with Friends, and they thought I was Chris. Yeah, it's ridiculous. They're retarded. We had a little fun on Twitter with those guys over there, with that guy, I should say, over there. And yeah, I felt bad afterwards. I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's like fighting, not fighting. It's like playing with, I don't know. It's like, it's just wrong. I'm just going to stop. No, it wasn't him, Pulse. Dildo Sagan just called, but I have to say it's a good impression. It's a very good impression. What's worse, blacks or gays? I'm sorry, it's a great question. Decider wants to know what's worse, the blacks or yeah. When is this fight? Says Aaron. When is this fight? What fight are you talking about, Aaron? When is it? Hey, Asa Bailey is back in the chat. What's up, Asa? What's going on? All right, so I'm not sure what are you talking about. When is this fight? But I can tell you one thing. There is a fight night. And I need to know. I need to know right now because Donald Cerrone is someone that I believe should be done at the weight of 170. Okay? Let's look at Cowboy Cerrone. Let's go down the list over here. And here we go. Oof. Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. He went to 170 and looked fantastic, right? Did his thing. Would start up with Oliveira. All right, so here we go. This is what happened. This is the story of Cowboy Cerrone. Cowboy Cerrone, well, he lost to RDA, got pummeled at 155, and it's like, fuck this. I'm going to go to 170. Goes to 170 and tacks off, bang, 4 in a row. We got Cowboy versus Cowboy, Cote, Rick Story, and Matt Brown. And all good fights over there, fun fights. And then we go over here. Masvidal, which this one kind of shocked me. I'm not going to lie. And Masvidal, take nothing away from the guy. The guy is very good. But it kind of shocked me. Masvidal fucking made him look stupid. Beat him up in the first and then finished him off in the second. Robbie Lawler, which I do feel that this was actually a win. So I'm not going to go crazy on this one over here. But then Darren Till, Jesus. I mean, it's apples and oranges. When you get a guy like Darren Till, young stud at 170 who could fight at fucking heavyweight. And now he has Yancy Medeiros. Yancy Medeiros. Well, here he is. There he is, Yancy Medeiros. And you scroll down his list over here. 30 years old. And Yancy was a different story. It's a tale of two stories. You got 3 losses and you got 3 wins in a row. One soaring up, one going down. So it's an interesting fight. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where are you from? Thanks for the call. Okay, 516-522-0267. Get in on the lines with the MMA-Holes. Get your thoughts in on this week's fight. Cerrone versus Medeiros. It is a fight night. It is in Austin, Texas on Sunday. There you go. 3-fight win streak over here. And here we go. This one was fucking banging. This is a banging fight over here. Versus Cowboy. He was in a lot of trouble in that first round. And then things changed in round 3 and puts away Cowboy. Oliveira gets the win. Really fun stuff. But look at this. The 3 fights over here, they're all finishes. And 1 fight of the night and 1 performance of the night. So Yancy is cruising. Oh, get ready for this, friends. You're live with the MMA-Holes 812. What's your name? Where you from?
This is One-Eyed Billy. Hello, Chris.
Hey, One-Eyed Billy. How's it going? Welcome back.
Pretty good. I gotta say, I think Cowboy Cerrone is gonna get raped.
You think he's gonna get raped?
Oh yeah, he gonna get raped real bad.
So what round do you think Cowboy Cerrone is going to get raped?
I think it's gonna be a slow, long rape between all the rounds. And then the judges will decide how bad of a rape it was.
Wait, hold on. Wait, you're saying the refs are going to get involved? Wait, I missed what you said.
It's going to be so nasty of a rape that the judges might not be able to score it.
No.
They might just have to walk out.
It's going to be a malicious rape by Yancy Medeiros. Okay, there you go. Thanks for the call. All right. 516-522-0267. TGIW is the show that you're watching, the MMA-Holes. That's right. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope everyone's wonderful, wonderful. I hope you guys and gals got the flowers that you deserved, and I hope you're all wonderful, wonderful. And if you're not wonderful, wonderful, well, welcome, because we are your Valentine's Day surprise, the MMA-Holes. There are 2 shows that happened before us, T-Man and Kobe's Corner, link in the description to them. And we're going to wind this thing down to Jessie Bell Hill, who is our moderator. So, yes, welcome back to the MMA-Holes. What's on your mind?
All kinds of shit.
So there's all kinds of shit on your mind. Well, listen, we're winding down the show. We've pretty much spoken about everything, transgenders and fights happening this weekend. But I say we let you speak your mind. I think this is your chance to shine right now. Let the MMA-Holes know what's on your mind.
All right. I got a few things to say. First off, Budweiser's better than Bud Light. And the Colts suck. The Bengals suck.
Okay.
The Patriots. Tom Brady's a crybaby. My butt itches. All kinds of shit. God damn. You put me on the spotlight, Chris.
That's all right.
I don't know how to handle it. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
All right, thank you. All right, 516-522-0267. Hang up now. Yeah. He's having a good old time. There we go. Hey, listen, it's the fucking MMA-Holes, for God's sakes. We're here for you. Jose! Ah, fuck, Jose, call back. 516-522-0267. We lost you. Get back in. I wanted to play the Jose song. Jose was calling in. I like Jose. He's a good guy. He's a good friend of the show. Good friend of the show. And look at Asa Bailey dropping in the green over there. Dropping in the doze. And if you guys want to drop in a donation, you guys know how to do it. You hit us with the super chat over there. Super chat. Asa Bailey, thank you very much. And Asa Bailey is actually one of our patrons. So there you go. Thank you very much. You are wonderful, wonderful. We got likes. That's right, 80 motherfucking likes. Look at that. Look at that. Go.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes.
Fuck you. Dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
That's right. Keep on tickling that tip jar. Keep that thing going upward. Let's get to 100. Justine Kish was supposed to come on the Valentine's Day show, but she said that she might be getting drunk at this time. So Justine Kish, we're going to get you next Wednesday. We already set that up. So Justine Kish, stay tuned for that. And the reason why I wanted Justine back on was in North Carolina. She was on that fight night card, and she got robbed. She got absolutely robbed. So we're going to find out her side of the story on Wednesday, next Wednesday's show. And we'll see. We'll see what's happening over there. Also, Pat Casey, friend of the show, will be fighting on this Bellator card that is happening this Friday. He's on the prelims. He's making his first pro fight. He's been on the show like 3 times already. Friend of the show, Pat Casey, will be on his card. So I'm going to try to drag him back on the show. Hopefully he gets his first W as a professional fighter. So good luck to Pat Casey, 516-522-0267. The Wednesday show, The Godfather. We're on air. Here we go. All right, let's see what we got in the chat. I'm going to go eat dinner. See you folks later. Thanks for the update. All right. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where are you from?
Popular order. I'm doing my best. You know, I'm doing my rehab.
What?
Yeah, how you doing? My name is Chris. I'm from Boston. Do you work for the hotel?
All right. George got that soundboard going. 516-522-0267. 503, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Whee!
NH calling in on the MMA-Holes. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day, Chris.
So, Ann, what is going on? A long time no speak. How's everything going?
Things are going fine. The computer's kind of weird for me to use, so I'm using the phone again to type.
So the HP, you got the HP going. I'm glad that you got a new computer over there. I don't know what we said it would stand for before. I don't know if you remember, but it stands for.
It's weird. Yeah. I'm just trying to. I just like watching, looking. It just looks totally different, of course.
So now, okay. So why did the other computer you had just crashed on you, and you decided to upgrade, get this fancy laptop?
Yeah. And also, a stupid guy from the Verizon store erased all my pictures that were on my card.
Okay. Now,
yeah.
will you
10,000 of them.
will you be stealing fights on this computer? Is the real question.
I don't know. How do you? I don't know how to do that.
Ask one of these MMA holes will help you out with that. And good job, by the way,
Oh.
in the Pick'em League. You definitely are
Oh, thank you.
always kicking ass over there. If we look over, let's see where you're at. You're hanging out over here on first page. I mean, you're always on top, number 8. You're always getting these picks right. And this is an interesting week for you because I know you have a horse in the race. You have Donald Cerrone, who is, I mean, this is, I mean, if Mike H wasn't around, let's be honest, it would be Donald Cerrone, right? Donald Cerrone would be the guy, correct?
Yeah, Donald. Yeah.
Now, I need to know what your thoughts on this fight is. I feel that this is Darren Till was a very scary fight, and this one is scary to me as well. It's not as scary as the Till fight, but I think it's up there. It's close. Medeiros on a 3-fight win streak, Cowboy on a 3-fight losing streak over here, and Medeiros is dangerous. He's never out of a fight. What are your thoughts on this thing, UFC Fight Night Austin?
Yeah, it's scary. I'm worried about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you said, it's 3 in a row, and but I'm hoping because he's my favorite. Of course, I'm biased. I'm hoping he's gonna pull it out and win. He's got to because my birthday's the next day. So
there you go.
Hey, he's got to.
He's gonna do it for your birthday. So all right. So now here's the question. Okay. If you were a gambling person, are you still going to put the money on Cowboy? I mean, listen, Cowboy is still a badass. Let's be honest. I still think he's a badass. And this fight is not a complete mismatch, in my opinion. But it's dangerous. I think he has a chance in the fight. Would you bet on Cowboy in this fight? If someone were to tell you, would you bet on Cowboy in this fight?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now what are you saying? Are you saying
I think
finish?
He's still got a good chance. Yeah.
Finish decision? How do you think this thing's going to wind up?
I don't think he's going to KO. I think it's going to go to the decision.
Okay. So Cowboy in a 5-round war with Yancy Medeiros, and that would be a fun fight to watch. I got to say, if that fight goes 5 rounds, you know it's going to be a good fight. So Cowboy by decision. All right, interesting stuff.
I think it's going to be a good fight. Yeah, I think it's going to go to the decision. If it doesn't, I can see him maybe subbing him. Maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that Cowboy should try to go back to 155, or you think he should just keep coasting at 170 and then retire at 170?
I know he says it's easier for him to make the weight at 170 and what was he lightweight, right? He's down to 1. Well, yeah, it would be nice to see him go back down there and see how he does too. So,
but yeah, I guess
if he doesn't win, maybe you got to try going back down, or he can't go up. He's too small.
Yeah. He's one of those guys that would fit perfect in a 165. Like he's like one of those guys that would fit just right at 165 over there. So Cowboy Cerrone, real quick before you go, this Bellator event this weekend, are you going to be able to watch this event? Mitrione, Roy Nelson. Do you care? Don't care? What are your thoughts on that?
I care. I'm going to DVR it.
Nice. Oh, so you're going out with the boys? Later. You're going to be hanging out. Are you going to the casino that night?
No, because it's fight night, so it's on. It's on regular Fox, so I'll be watching on the big TV here at home.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Okay, so there you go. What do you think, Matt Mitrione or Roy Nelson? Who do you got in that fight?
I got Matt because he's improved a lot since Roy fought him last time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Matt Mitrione is. I mean, honestly, I think he still could be on the UFC roster. He's one of those guys that I think. I mean, it was that weird eye poke, and then he just left the UFC. I think he still can fight in the UFC. I think he's got some stuff left. So I would say he's a heavy favorite in this tournament. But Roy Nelson, I think he's gonna be in for some punishment in this fight. I really do. But who knows? That's why we watch, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch. Should be good.
All right.
Yeah, between him and Bader is good too.
Sure.
That's who I think too. And
it's funny watching these guys go up in weight. Bader is. I mean, I met him, and he's a big guy, but for heavyweight, I don't think he's a heavyweight. Just like Chael. These guys aren't heavyweights. I don't know. So Bader, I'm a little afraid of with his size, but he can wrestle. So who knows? I mean, we'll see what happens.
Yes, he can.
All right, Ann, any last words to the MMA holes?
I just want to say happy Valentine's Day to everyone.
There you go. From the 7%. Thank you, NH. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.
You too. Thank you.
There's NH. Guys, we have 14 more minutes, and then we take you to Jessie Bell Hill. Jessie Bo. If you haven't shared this thing or liked this thing, we have 82 likes. Come on, motherfuckers, give me to 90 likes. If you have not subscribed yet, get on the subs and call in the show. I'm lonely. It's Valentine's Day. I need you to call me, right? Who can? Now at 516-522-0267. Thank you guys for all the wonderful wonderfulness. Here we go. Jose.
Hey, Chris, I'm back. So,
Welcome
you
back.
know that I love Cowboy CERRONE, man. Who doesn't fucking love the Cowboy? He's a fucking gunslinger. He goes out there. He lets it go. He's never in a boring fight. The thing about Cowboy, though, he's a slow starter. And this boy, Yancy Medeiros, is on a fucking hot, like, just knocking people out. So this is what I think. Well, I'm kind of wishful thinking because I'm a fan. So I'm thinking if Cowboy loses the fight, it'll be within the first 2 rounds because he fucking starts off slow and he gets TKO'd. But I'm praying that Cowboy wins the fight. Like, this will be his big comeback. And he gets a fucking, like, just a killer head kick knockout, like maybe in the 3rd or something like that.
There you go. And that's a good
And
analysis.
dude, look, if you click to his fucking picture, bro, look at those nipples, man. Those are mighty nipples. How can a guy with nipples like that lose?
Let's see. I'm going to get a little closer for you. And there you go. That's for
And
Andy.
then as far as Matt Mitrione,
Yeah.
Matt Mitrione against Roy Nelson, dude, I think you're right, bro. I think that Mitrione still has the chops to be in the fucking UFC. He's easily a top 15 heavyweight in the UFC because we all know the fucking heavyweight division is pretty fucking thin. So he could definitely be in there. I'm with you, man. I think that he could be considered a favorite to win the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't see anyone beating him. I really don't. But it's gonna be interesting. I mean, he's got pop, but yeah, I don't see it.
And I wanted to give just a little tiny bit of a rant, bro. I actually want to give you a shout out because I'm a new fucking a new fan. I just started kind of watching you about 2 weeks ago. I don't know how the hell I discovered you.
You're a lucky
but
man.
This is so refreshing to just be able to be on here and be a fucking man, bro. We
right.
live in this society with all this weird shit going on. I mean, I know times are changing, and like you say, whatever you want to do, fucking do it. But you know what? If I want to be a fucking man and just fucking have my testosterone and talk shit, I love how you throw the word faggot out there. It's nothing against gay people. I have gay friends.
Yeah.
But it's just a cool fucking word. It sounds awesome. God fucking bless you, Chris.
Thank you, Jose. Appreciate the call. There you go. Jose jumping in. Jose, how about that, man? 2 weeks in, and the guy's fucking on fire. He's absolutely on fire. And that's what we do over here, all right? I mean, we don't give a fuck. We can say fag. Who cares? It's not, listen, first of all, that's a soundbite from a caller. That's, some of the new people don't even know that. Yeah, where's Law of Attraction? Good, Jay, I don't know. I hope he's okay, man. Anyway, that's what we do over here. We say whatever the fuck we want. We say whatever we want. That's the point of the show. We're the MMA-Holes. You know, it's not, there's no political correctness here. We're here to have a good time, you know? If it's racial, if it's sexist, who gives a fuck? They're just words. We're just here having fun, you know? That's it. So Jose hit it on the head. If you are new to this and you're sensitive and you're soft, you don't belong here. But if you're a little soft and you have a little bit of an edge, you want to take that edge out, welcome. Welcome to the show. To the ladies that I know are hiding deep in that chat, we still love you guys. You can hang out, watch the show. Hopefully you enjoy the calls, the comments in the chat. I mean, I have to go back and rewatch some of the comments. I know I missed a lot of the stuff. The donations are hilarious. The timing of the donations are on point. Everything's fun about this. That's what I want to do. Keep this show going and flowing. Make it fun. This is a fun place to talk about the world of mixed martial arts, UFC, Bellator, any of that fucking stuff. A lot of fun stuff. So we've grown very quick. Very, very, very quick. Check it out. We're on our way to 8,000 subscribers. We'll hit that in no time. We're looking to do big things in 2018. I said 15K. Who knows? We might even smash past that. So we are looking to do huge things on the MMA-Holes, and we couldn't do it without you motherfuckers. Sean Mckenzie, what's up? Be careful you get reported and suspended like I did. We got shut down twice. We got shut down twice, and we got it squashed real quick. It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. That's it. And if you don't like it, you can fucking leave. That's it. And who better to the call than this man over here? Welcome back to the MMA-Holes.
How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am a lot drunker than I was 5 minutes ago.
All right. So now, what is your name? One-eyed. What is your name? We need a name for you since you're.
I am One-Eyed Billy.
One-Eyed Billy. Okay, One-Eyed Billy. Welcome. Now, guys, let me know in the chat with the ones if you want more of One-Eyed Billy. No pun intended. Ones with the One-Eyed Billy. Anyway, One-Eyed Billy. What's on your mind?
All right. You want to know the story how I got one eye, Chris?
Yeah, I really want to know. I definitely want to know.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Brace yourself.
Okay.
All right. About 30 years ago, I was walking through the woods, and I had my double barrel shotgun
All right.
over my shoulder. So I was looking to meet some woodpeckers to blast down because I'm tired of hearing them goddamn things knocking while I'm trying to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So I went out there to biggity bang me one of them woodpeckers, and I seen me I tell you what, I seen me a Sasquatch the size of a 12-foot goddamn tree, and it came in and stuck its big old pecker right in my eye socket.
Wait, you're telling me that the Sasquatch came and his pecker went right into your eyeball?
It skull fucked me, Chris. It skull fucked me.
Oh my God.
Hashtag me too.
All right. Thank you. One-Eye Billy calling in. There he is. One-Eye All right. There you go. One-Eye Billy. All right, guys. Fuck me. 516-522-0267. That's right. Bellator this weekend. We also have this here. Cowboy versus Medeiros going down on Sunday. 2 swole nights. What we're going to do on Fridays, we're still going to do Food Court Fridays on Friday, but the Bellator event will be on, so we'll do it like a hybrid. We'll have a lot of fun. We'll have the phone calls. We'll do fight reactions. We'll play the points game. We'll do a lot of stuff. We'll have JBH back on as well because we can't, listen, who's down for a little Food Court Friday, right? Everyone loves Food Court Friday. So the Food Court Friday still go. We still do it. We'll do it every Friday, and that's that. He got skull fucked. Yeah, he did. He strokes his one-eye Willie every day. Jay's Bizarro Craig. Woodpecker. Let's see. Funny Dude. Pulse Reloaded. George, your precious baby boy. Peace from Windsor. I'm out. All right, Justice. Pizza. Peace out, Justice. It's good to see you here. All right, here we go. 606. You're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Hey, man, what's up, dude?
What's going on?
Hey, man, we're having Valentine's Day dinner up here. I'm like watching your channel, man. I'm like, who the fuck is CERRONE even fighting? Like Medeiros? Like, what? Is this some like over the seas card?
Now, all right. So Yancey's been flying under the radar for a while. This is the guy that fought the other cowboy. Okay, Oliveira. He fought the other cowboy. I don't know if you remember this fight night. Okay, he fought Cowboy Oliveira.
Yeah, cowboy versus cowboy.
Yes, he was getting pummeled in the first round. It looked like they were going to stop the fight, and this motherfucker came back 3 rounds later and put him to sleep. Medeiros is a killer. He's a killer.
Okay. Hey, CERRONE's been on the down. He's been on the down skid, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's had a few too many fights, and over the years it has affected him, and you can see that in his most recent fights.
Yeah, well, CERRONE going up, and thank you for the call. CERRONE going up to 170. Yeah, he started off great. We showed it before. He started off really fucking on fire at 170. Check it out again, guys. He did his thing. Coming in after this loss, bang, 4 in a row at 170. People thought he was unbeatable. It's kind of like RDA if you think about it, right? If you look at RDA, check this out. It's very similar, and I'm curious if the same thing's going to happen to RDA. Okay, RDA comes over to 170, right? He loses to Ferguson, and then boom, goes up to 170. Right? He actually 2 losses here. He lost the belt to Eddie Alvarez, where he got smoked, but they said it's because of that, the weight cut. 155 loses to Tony, which is a big one here. Going 5 rounds to Tony Ferguson, fight of the night. It was a really good fight. And then he takes the L and then goes up 170 and 3 in a row. It's very similar. So I'm curious, how long is it going to take before RDA gets burnt out too? Cowboy caught 3 in a row. It's interesting. The only thing that stands out over here is this Robbie Lawler fight, which I thought you know, Cerrone got the W on this one. That's the only thing that stands out. So honestly, he lost 2 out of his last 3, in my opinion. But still, 170. When it comes to the top tier fighters at 170, Cowboy doesn't belong here. He's just undersized, in my opinion. We're going to take one more call. Who is the last caller of the night? At 516-522-0267. I always have fun with you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for liking the show, subscribing, and sharing the show. You are all wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
This is the first normal caller today. This is Greg. This man is a fan of every redneck fighter. Says Kaepernick sucks. Steven Cedillo says Steven Cedillo was a pedophile. Says the last potato. What do we got here? Nothing is broken, so fighters fight after fighter concussions. Getting too late. It's getting too late for me right now. Getting too late. Greg Oden says, wow. Cerrone's liver is 0-32, says Boneyard Militia. Head movement, says Jose. Jose wants a little head movement. Where is it? Where is it? Head movement. Head movement. Head movement. Everyone. Head movement in that chat. Head movement in the chat, motherfuckers. Happy Valentine's Day. And here we go. Last caller of the night. What better way to end the show than with One-Eye Billy? Welcome back to the show.
What's up, Chris? How you doing?
Yeah, long time no speak. How's it going, man?
Oh, man. I'm just sitting here looking at this pile of beer cans, and I'm wondering to myself, why did I jack off so much? Anyways, I got a question for you.
Yes, shoot.
All right. Who do you think is the greatest of all time?
The greatest of all time. Now, that's actually a good question. Thank you for the call. All right, the greatest of all time, and let's end the show on this. And let me know what you think in the chat. I'm still going to go with this, okay? This has been a debate for a long time, okay? You can say your GSPs. You can even go with Mighty Mouse with breaking the record. I have to go with the guy. And even though he's I want to say GSP. But the greatest of all time, I'm going to go with Anderson Silva. He's the one that brought me into this sport. He's the reason why I watch this sport. He had that crazy winning streak.
You're gonna wrap one on one shoulder?
Let's see if Vladimir says. I'm going with the Spider.
You're gonna need a fucking army to come take them belts off me.
Vladimir.
And I swear I told him CHIRs. If anyone's gonna being fucking my sister, it's going to be me. One-Eyed Billy.
Vladimir is quoting One-Eye Billy. There you go. Johnny Bones Jones. GOAT is GSP. Royce Gracie says Sean McKenzie. Conor McGregor. Colby Goatington says George. John Jones. So, all right. So, if to me, Jones should be the greatest of all time. And there's still a chance for Jones to do it. You think about it. If he comes back in 2018, which it looks like it's going to happen, he still could be the greatest of all time. If Jones comes back and starts lighting people up, say he just comes back and he fights like 5 straight, just kills, right? Doing his thing, up at heavyweight, down at light heavyweight, just winning. John Jones would probably be, to me, the greatest of all time. But I have to go, I mean, and away from GSP, I mean, if you look at his win streak, you look at the record, it's almost Mighty Mouse-like, you know, to me. Even though he went up and fought Michael Bisping, which, I mean, is that really saying much? I don't know. It proves something, but I just still don't see it with GSP. I don't know. I still go with Anderson right now, but if John Jones does come back, and if John Jones does prove himself to be clean and do whatever the hell he has to do, it's got to be Bones, man. He's literally unstoppable. He is unstoppable, John Jones. So I agree with the chat over there. Heavyweight Shell. Mark Coleman on steroids says Sean McKenzie. Sakuraba says Glenn Fukin Allen. What's up? Oh, man. Sakuraba was a Gracie killer. Yeah, they're going old school there. Jones could walk through all decisions or divisions, you're trying to say, heavyweight, light heavyweight. Yeah, so I don't disagree with John Jones. I feel if John Jones can come back and string together some wins, it's not even an argument. That's not even an argument. So you can say that John Jones is now, but because of the hairiness, you know, with Jones, think about what John Jones did to to DC. I mean, DC's no slouch. This dude is a fucking beast, and he doesn't lose to anyone but Jones. You know, so that says something right there. And DC, if he beats Stipe, I mean, look at what Daniel Cormier's done, you know. Right now, I still go with the GOAT Silva. I love his run that he went on, highlight reel finishes. I think he beat Michael Bisping in that fight. I don't even know what happened. He knocked him out, and all of a sudden they let them fight still. That was ridiculous. The weird one was the Diaz fight was bizarre when he came back after the leg injury. The Weidman stuff, some freakish stuff happened there, but credit to Chris Weidman for beating him twice. It's fair and square. But we'll see. Stipe will murk Jones, is Sean McKenzie. That would be interesting. Say DC catches an L, right, against Stipe Miocic, which is very possible. John Jones can come in there and fight Stipe Miocic. We need John Jones back. As much as I'm not a Jones fan, I'm not a big John Jones fan, it is what it is. John Bones Jones can possibly be in a league of his own if he can get his head out of his ass. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate this. This is TGIW. Link in the description to all our friends. Jesse Bell Hill, Kobe, T-Man, all of our friends over there. Thank you so much. I got to thank the Patreons again. You guys are wonderful, wonderful. All the donations for tonight, I do appreciate it. And most of all, I appreciate this crazy chat of wonderful, wonderful motherfuckers over there. I will see you on Friday for Fuqar Friday and Bellator as well. So a combo deal over there. See you there. Guys, Jesse Bell Hill is about to go down on all of you in the chat. So check out Jesse Bell Hill. She is wonderful, wonderful. Go give her a sub. Make sure you slap the notification bells. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Don't be an a-hole, be an MMA-hole.